Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue with reading Psalm. I finished Psalm 95. Today I'm going to read Psalm 96. I'm going to read it, Psalm 96. Sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord, all the earth. Sing to the Lord, praise His name. Proclaim His salvation day after day. Declare His glory among the nations, His marvelous deeds among all peoples. For great is the Lord and most worthy of praise. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols. But the Lord made the heavens. Splendor and majesty are before Him. Strength and glory are in His sanctuary. Ascribe to the Lord, O families of the nations. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due His name. Bring an offering and come into His courts. Worship the Lord in the splendor of His holiness. Tremble before Him, all the earth. Say among the nations, the Lord reigns. The world is firmly established. It cannot be moved. He will judge the peoples with equity. Let the heavens rejoice, let the earth be glad. Let the sea resound and all that is in it. Let the fields be jubilant and everything in them. Then all the trees of the forest will sing for joy. They will sing before the Lord for He comes. He comes to judge the earth. He will judge the world in righteousness and the peoples in His truth. So this is Psalm 96. It's not that long. And the general of the psalm, the tone is praise, praise loud, calling for the people to reinforce the faith by praise. So sing to the Lord a new song, sing to the Lord all the earth. Sing to the Lord, praise His name, proclaim His salvations day after day, declare His glory among the nations, His marvelous deeds among all people. So the psalm opened up with the calling for praise. Sing to the Lord and praise His name, proclaim His salvation day after day, declare His glory among the nations and His marvelous deed among all people. For great is the Lord and the most worthy of praise. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Splendor and majesty are before Him. Strength and glory are in His sanctuary. So this is another paragraph saying also praise the God, the only, the one of the only among all the gods, because the people here, we do not know, we do not know the author, we do not know the circumstances, we do not know when the psalm was written, but we know the tone is praise. So this is a paragraph saying that there's some other gods, other people believe different gods, but they are the idols, either golden cow or birds or different form, but only the gods in this, in their belief are the real God, with no objective form like any kind of idols. Ascribe to the Lord, O families of nations. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due His name. Bring an offering and come into His courts. Worship the Lord in the splendor of His holiness. Tremble before Him, all the earth. So this is another paragraph saying the same, repeating. Ascribe to the Lord, families of nations, and glory and strength, and glory due His name, the only. And bring an offering, come into His courts, worship the Lord in the splendor of His holiness. His holiness is accompanied by the splendor. Tremble before Him, all the earth. So even the earth tremble before Him. So again saying the majestic, how wonderful, how splendor of this God in their belief. Say among the nations, the Lord reigns. The world is firmly established, it cannot be moved. He will judge the peoples with equity. Let the heavens rejoice, let the earth be glad. Let the sea resound, and all that is in it. Let the fields be jubilant, and everything in them. So this again, I still saying in what, how to praise this God, how to worship this God. Just say among the nations, the Lord reigns. So loud, say it loudly that the Lord reigns, holding the true scepters. Holding the true scepters is the God who reigns. The world is firmly established; it cannot be moved because of this God, and He will judge the people with equity. This God is bring the equity to the people. Let the heavens rejoice, let the earth be glad, let the sea resound, all that is in it. Let the fields be jubilant, everything in them. So from the sky to the sea to the field, unit in one sound to praise this God. Then all the trees of the forest will sing for joy. They will sing before the Lord, for He comes. He comes to judge the earth. He will judge the world in righteousness and the people in His truth. So talk about these mountains, the great wonders of the nature, the mountains, the seas, and the heaven and the earth. Then talk about the grains. I think there are people, some of the people working with the woods like a carpenter, some people are working with the stones like a mason. So this is talking about the trees of the forest that will sing for joy. So talk about the nature, the wonder of the sky, the earth, the mountain, and then talk about the forest, the wood will also sing for joy and comes to judge the earth, because the God is going to come to judge the earth, to discard those taint or decaying, and then preserve the worthy one. He will judge the world in righteousness and the people in His truth. So the final judgment is really for, regardless the woods or the stones or the mountains of the seas, the God bring the justice or judgment with the righteousness. So this is Psalm 96. Again, we do not know the author, we do not know the time, we do not know the circumstances, but we know the tone. In general, it's a praise because of the faith, and also praise this God because this is the only, not like the other gods as idols, and also from the nature wonders to the forest of the wood and all the people. So this is what I see from Psalm 96, the faith and the only one, the chosen, the God and the people for both. So I'm going to stop here, and I hope that you can read and interpret in your own way. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.